First and foremost, before I get started, I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahawah, by Hashem, Hawashai, by Hashem, Wahawadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and bless to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, this your brother in the bar. I just come with a quick lesson. Make sure I got the Bluetooth off, so like it. Y'all been hearing, double honors to the elders, apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and bless to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, this your brother in the bar. Just come with a lesson. All right, look quick, but it's the compassion, the mercy of Yahawah Shema Shai. All right, they grant us the access back. All right, to the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding of His mercy, which is this word, man. His compassion, His mercy, man. They say it endure forever. Like I say, He long suffering. It's a blessing to come out the Babylon mindset, because a lot of people is still stuck in their mindset. I know Apostle Ricard did a lesson yesterday, speaking on as he roamed around Babylon the Great, and he was looking at the people. They all bugged out. They don't know. They ain't have no clue. Don't know what's going on. And it's a blessing to us that the Lord have called us out of darkness to His marvelous light, man, and have given us a chance. You see, this is a chance of a lifetime. This how you know the Lord mercy endure forever, because everyone don't have this opportunity to understand the doctrine of Yahawah Shema Shai. See, a lot of people read the Bible. A lot of people can quote the Bible. A lot of people can say certain things, certain scriptures, but those they don't have the understanding, because the understanding only given to what? Through. But that's the love and the compassion and the mercy of Yahawah Shema Shai, that laid upon us, man, starting with the apostles, But I'm going to get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified, man, when I lay the law down. I'm going to start with limitation. All right. It's going to be limitation. While y'all brush my shot. All right, this is limitation 3:22. It said, it is of the Lord Yahawah mercy, all right, that we are not consumed. Right, because we was in Babylon, but we didn't get consumed with it. We had our own walks. We come from different walks of life, so we was in all types of different wickedness. And you deal with gangs, or dealing with drugs, or you dealing with trying to make it in this society, going to college. But it was of the Lord, man, that brought you out of that mindset. They said it's of the Lord Yahawah that we not consumed, right? And it said because His passion fail not. You see, and at the water Yahawah Shema Shai, for remembering us, man, for remember the covenant that He made. All right, remember the promise that He made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. So this is what you have going on. All right, His mercy fell not, and it said it is the. It said it is the Lord. It's the Lord Yahawah mercy that we not consumed, because His compassion fell not. So I'm going to Sirach 18:11. All right, because when you look at so-called black people going into the late 80s, early 90s, the crack era, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with, the gang violence, that era, because everything had an era. It was like a point of time for all these things to consume Jake. But it was the Lord mercy, because His hand was still stretched out still. It just, we broke the covenant that we made with the Lord. So their agreement was we were going to have to go into captivity. We were going to have to suffer the curses. But at the end of the day, we suffered, but the Lord still kept us alive, man. You see? And that's the mercy, that's the compassion of the Lord, man, that we ain't consumed in Babylon the Great. And it says, Sirach 18:11, all right, and it says, Therefore, the Most High patience is within them. Therefore, the Most High patience within who is with the elect. All right, and it says, and pour forth His mercy upon them. Right, He poured His mercy upon the elect, man. You know, and it says, He saw and perceived their end to be evil. And what's happening? What's going on? What's the end game of Babylon the Great? Evil. You know, you got Jacob Trouble. You know, you got the martial law. You know, you got the concentration camps. You know, you got to put your mindset when famine happens, when they take away the resources of getting bread and water, resources of getting certain things that you need in life to sustain yourself. This the time of evil that's fast approaching. But he says he sought and perceived their end to be evil. Therefore, he multiplied his compassion. You see that? And his compassion come back what? Through the word. You know, this is compassion, this is mercy. Because this the law that endure forever. That's why I say he that strayed away from understanding. Because this the understanding remain in the congregation of the dead. All right? So here it is. It says, he saw and perceived the end to be evil. Therefore, he multiplied what? His compassion, his mercy. All right? So if it weren't for Yahawah Shema Shai bring you out of that mindset that you was in, you'll be still consumed in Babylon the Great. You know, you'll still be a nigga. You'll still be a thought. You'll still be a porch monkey. You know, you'll still have that mindset of, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. And me and Erica Zach were talking about this last night. You know how, I think that Ecclesiastes, let me see, I think that Ecclesiastes 7:7. And everybody can testify this because you have a whole nother mindset when it comes down to, all right, what's going on in Babylon the Great today. Yeah, see, look, it's this Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart. So you put yourself in the mindset of, before you came to the truth, you had the mindset of overtime. I gotta get it, man. I gotta grind. It's all about that bag. Just like Jake had today. Jake still got that mindset today, but you have a different mindset of how you get money, or how you sustain yourself, how you make it in the society. You know, see, it's the Lord that put that spirit on you. You know what I'm saying? To have a different mindset, you know? But it's the Lord's passion. It's his mercy. Because when you understand that this is not your rest, you understand that the position you're supposed to be in, then you understand that, you know, all this shit is a game that Esau is playing. You know, you have a better mindset. All right? Because compassion going to feeling sorrow, feeling sorrowful. All right? So going back to Sirach, I'm going to get Sirach 2:11. All right? Sirach 2:11, it says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgivable sins, and saving in time of affliction. And that's the mercy of the Lord, because the time of affliction is almost at hand. All right? But guess what? The Lord is compassion. Meaning what? He brought us out of that. He brought us out of that mindset. You see? And that's why we're always supposed to give praise and honor and glory to Yahawah Shema Shai. You know? Because it's of the Lord that brought us out of that mindset. It wasn't of us. You see? So let me get Psalms 111 and 4. I wrote a couple precepts down. This Psalm 111 and 4. And it says, he have made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion. What is his wonderful works? All right, every time he delivered Israel, all right, out of captivity. When you go into the book of Judges, you know what I'm saying? Especially one of the main ones when he delivered us out of Egypt. which now we're in spiritual Egypt, and that great deliverance is going to happen again on a wide scale. All right, because Jacob have now been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So when he delivers us this time, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right, it's going to be a time of remembrance, man. You know, you will never forget this time. So he says, he have made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord Yahawah is gracious and full of compassion, because we thought we was gone. You know, when you go into let me see, I think that Isaiah 47 or 46 and 7, 47 to 6. This here is Isaiah 47 to 6. It said, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance. I have given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancients have he very heavily laid thy yokes. And you go into when we went into slavery, we came over here on cargo slave ships, you know what I'm saying, getting beat like Kuta Kente. You know, we were getting, you know, we were being discontinued from our heritage. But at the same time, the Lord still had mercy and compassion upon his people. Because at the end of the day, they didn't destroy us like their mindset wanted to destroy us. It was all things happened because of prophecy, you know. So it says, he have given meat unto them that fear him, and he will ever be mindful of the covenant. See, the agreement. That's why this new covenant, this new agreement, that the law, statutes, commandments be written in our inward part. Therefore, we'll never go off. You know, because when you make a bet or a deal or agreement, you gotta hold to that bet, that or the agreement. You got to. We agreed on this. So here it is. Whatever coming behind the agreement, it has to be done. You see? Well, let me get Psalm 145. Psalm 145 and 8. This Psalm 145 and 8. Salaki. It said, the Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and what? And of great mercy. You know, he's slow to anger, but his mercy is great, man. Because us in his flesh, we go off daily. You know, we go off daily just by wearing the clothes that we wear. We go off. You know what I'm saying? Certain things we eat. You know, certain things we say, everything we go out, because this is Babylon the Great. You know, but his mercy and his compassion endure forever, man. So he is long suffering to us first. You know, not willing to any shall perish, but we're all come to repentance, speaking of the elect, man. Because this is the great spirit of the Lord allow us, all right, to return and to hold fast what I have, man. You know, continue in the doctrine, you know, continue to rehearse the righteous acts. Because without this mercy and compassion the Lord gave us through the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding of this Bible, we'll be consumed with that fire that's coming upon Babylon the Great. But no, he have given us a chance to escape that fire. You know, and Kalab Ashma Shaka, when I said that was 1, 3, 4, 4, you know, but he have given us a chance to escape the fire, the danger that's set before us, man. By giving us opportunity to return back unto him. You know? That's why it says seek the Lord in the day of thy youth. You know? Let me grab this last one. This Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Deuteronomy 7 and 7. All right. Deuteronomy 7 and 7. I want to say 30 and 7. Nigga, that's coming too. You know, but this Deuteronomy 7 and 7. And it says, I started 6. It said, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahawah thy power. The Lord Yahawah thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, and above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord Yahawah did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than other people, for ye were fears of all people, right? But because the Lord Yahawah loves you and because he will keep his oath. Look at it now. This very important. He said he will keep his oath which he has sworn unto your fathers. Y'all have the Lord Yahawah brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, right? For the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And guess what? The Lord gonna do the same thing this time. He gonna bring us out of the hand of Pharaoh. That's his mercy. You see, he had compassion. He said he ain't love us because we was more in number, because he had made an oath. He had made an agreement with our forefathers. And it's come through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And a lot of people take that lightly. Christianity skip over Jacob and Isaac, and it's just all about Abraham. You know? But he made an oath through Abraham to Isaac and to Jacob, man. And guess what? That promise is going to be fulfilled, man, as the coming of our Lord Yahawah enter into this realm, all right, to destroy this place, along with the angels, and deliver the elect and 1/3 of the men, women, and children that believe wholeheartedly. And that's what we patiently waiting on, because that's the patience, the faith of the saints. All right? That's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. You know, that one day the Lord return and deliver us, man. You know? But yeah, that's really all I had on this compassion. But the water, I don't want to go back to lamentation real quick. This lamentation, I'm reading it one more time. Lamentation 3:22. It says, it is of the Lord. Hold on, my bad. Let me start up. 20. My soul have them still in remembrance and humble in me. This I recall to mind, therefore I have hope. All right, and what we recall to mind, when you go into Ecclesiastes 2:10, all right, let me grab that real quick, because everything written aforetime was written for our learning. So you got to call these things to mind, the power of the Lord, how he deliver us, all right, out of all our situation we ever been in as being the children of Israel, man. You know, when you think about the Assyrian captivity, you think about the Babylonian captivity, you know, you think about the Persian, the Mede, the Greeks, and the Roman captivity. The Lord allows us to make it through all that, man. Even to this time, man. All right? He allows us to make out all that. That's his mercy. That's his compassion upon us. But it's Sirach 2:10. It said, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? Right? And is we not in the land of our captivity? All right? Is not we calling upon the name of the Lord? All right? Let me get that in Baruch. This Baruch 3, Baruch 2:32. And it said, now this is how you know the Lord mercy endured forever. Because if his mercy didn't endure, or he just didn't give a fuck about Israel, he would never gave us, he would never brought us back into his good graces, which is his name and his word. All right. It says, and I know it's like this is Baruch 2:31, 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me because it's the stick-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. Remember, when you go to Jeremiah, we discontinued from our inheritance. Why? Because we had broke that bond that we made against Yahawah. All right? But it says, in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. All right? Do we not know who we are now? And shall know that I am the Lord, Yahawah, their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear. Hear what? The understanding of the scriptures. Right? And it says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Right? So when you go back to Lamentation 3:21, said, this I recall to mind. Therefore I have hope. See, that's the hope. We got the name back. That's hope. You know, we know who we are. That's hope. We keeping our inheritance slowly but surely. Hey, we tapping back into who we are. That's hope, man. You know? And it says, it is the Lord Yahawah mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassion faileth not, right? And it said, and I will return, so I go back to Baruch 2:33, he said, and I will return from their stiff neck and from their wicked ways, and return from their stiff necks and their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before them. You see that? And that's what you have, man. We remembered our ways of our forefathers, and we started to rehearse the righteous act to the best of our ability. So the Lord is doing a marvelous thing. My friend, let me grab that in Proverbs. Let me grab that in Proverbs real quick. It's the Proverbs 20 and Proverbs 1 and 20, Salaki. It's Proverbs 1 and 20 and 23. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my word unto you. And that's what you have. You see? That's the Lord's mercy. All right? His word is being known unto you, not everyone, but unto you. Because it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, not to everyone. So that's the mercy and compassion the Lord have upon you. All right? So you got to take the thing serious, man. You got to take the thing serious. But that's all I have, man. Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Till next time, Shalom, Baba Baraka Akim, DTA, baby. Let me get your precept. So like it. Brother had put a precept on here. Servants of the hopefully elect. It said Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob, right? And yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And they're speaking about the northern tribe and the southern tribe coming back in one. All right? Because they're strangers going back to like an Israelite foreigner. All right? Which we are Israelite foreigners in America. All right? Because we keep the custom of Babylon the Great. But now we're coming out that mindset. All right? And the Lord do have mercy on Jacob. All right? Because like I say, he had made the oath through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified, man. The next time, Shalom. Hey, DTA, baby.